When designing a warm-up protocol, it must be specific depending on the need analysis and the testing done. So you can use this warm, which I am giving as an example, and create your own warm-up protocol. So this is not a set procedure here. It is just based on my experience and analysis. The selection of stretching and dynamic warm-up should be based on the testing you have done with your individual trainee. Let's say if he has a tight hip flexor, stretching psoas and quadriceps will be a good thing. But if he is already having optimal length, it's waste of time pre-hand stretching the quads and hips. So always start with some kind of self massage treatment using foam roller or lacrosse ball. For full body, I'm going to roll the glutes, calf, hamstring, quadriceps, adductors and origin of lats. If I have extra time, I'll also roll the psoas. For upper body, roll the T-spine, forearms, lats, chest, traps and inner scapular muscle. So always start with some kind of foam rolling, but don't spend too much time on it. If you are spending more than 3 to 6 minutes there, you are wasting time. Actually, the entire warm-up should be done in less than 15 minutes, and don't take too much of your precious time from the work sets. Second is followed by some kind of static stretch. So don't get agitated here. Static stretch in the sense not for long duration, just enough to get the muscle into optimal range. 5 to 6 breaths or 8 seconds will work fine here. So actually you have to just stretch the tonic muscle, which would be pectorals, lats and upper traps for the upper body. For the lower body, glutes and piriformis, quadriceps and hip flexors and the calf department. Once you've done these two, you can get into dynamic warm-up. For full body, you can use band aparts, shoulder dislocation with bands, reverse lunge and squats. And also remember, this dynamic part also is relevant to the testing and need analysis. This is just an example to show you what are some basic dynamic warm-up which can be done by everyone. For upper body, you can do band aparts, YTWA, LO holds, some variation of push-up. For lower body, so this I prefer, for me I use it to loosen my hip region, roll over to straddle toe touch, squats and Cossack squats. And next step is priming the central nervous system. So here you have to do some kind of explosive movement. So if you are familiar with the ramp protocol, which is raising the muscle temperature, activating the muscle, mobilizing and finally potentiating before getting into the work set. So this is based on that protocol from NSCA, but I have altered certain things depending on my need based on my program design. For priming, for full body, you can do some kind of mid-ball throws or slams. For the upper body, some kind of speed band pulls, mid-ball throws, clapping push-up, and you scale these movements according to the capacity of the individual. For lower body, I am using box jumps, aidens or A skips. Finally, when it comes to the work sets, if your work set calls for 3 sets of weight with 80% of the load, the warm-up should be very minimal, but it should be done under 1 to 2 minutes. The first warm-up set would be 185 with 65% of the workload. The second one, 1 into 3 to 4 reps, 70 to 85% of the workload. Finally, 1 rep for priming at 95% of the workload. So don't consume too much time and get fatigued doing the warm-up alone. So you should have enough sufficient work capacity to the main work sets. So train, don't drain. Finally, if you are pressed on time, this is a simple and easy warm-up which can be done. Always start with static stretch, stretching the tonic muscle, and these two is a big bang for buck warm-up. Start with plate circles, or they are called as halos, and a variation of Cossack squats. This is also scaled to the level of the individual. 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetition. Probably you can use jumping jacks and A-skip. See, this is very minimal and very effective program for warm-up. It will just take 2 to 6 minutes, but your body and joints will be very much warmed up. So there you have it, the basic warm-up made easy video. You take the ideas from it if it's useful, and create your own warm-up protocol which will help your individual trainees to improve their performance.